Ah, so glad you could join me, my queen.
My advisor. I came as soon as I could. What was so urgent that you had to call for me? What is the meaning of this? Why is my betrothed here?
Oh, well, look at that. She certainly is. That is interesting. Behold the summer princess herself, sipping tea at my fireplace. She appears quite at home in my quarters. You've been holding out on me, your majesty. She is quite charming and very pretty. Perhaps I ought to clear some time for her in my schedule. You are open to sharing with your dear advisor, aren't you?
Eris, none of your games tonight. What is the meaning of this?
You're always so droll nowadays. Well, if you must know, I was penning a letter to my magister friend in the autumn court when suddenly I heard a noise from the corridor. Imagine my astonishment to see our sweet summer princess exploring the eastern wing all on her lonesome.
She knows this wing is off limits. Where was her guard? Silence, fiancé. I am not speaking to you at this time. Keep your protest to yourself.
Peculiar thing, that. I had the same query about her guard. Wouldn't you know, there was apparently a bit of madcap confusion in the dining area, and in the hullabaloo your intended simply slipped away. Clever girl. Took advantage of an awfully convenient occurrence, I'd say.
What have you been up to, Princess of Summer?
Not a peep. She even averts her gaze from you, my queen. Perhaps she is overcome with diffidence.
I can assure you she is the furthest thing from shy that I know.
Well, I suppose I can shed some light on this as well, if you permit it, my glacial goddess.
I know you shall undoubtedly speak your piece, whether I permit it or not.
Then let it be known. When I came upon our dear sunflower, she seemed to be emerging cautiously from one particular room, one in the closed-off section of the wing.
You don't mean...
Yes, that room, in all its untouched, frozen-in-time glory. There is quite a lot remaining in those quarters that I believe can be considered illuminating. If you'll forgive me saying so, it does not take a gifted sorceress such as myself to put two and two together. She knows about her.
I see.
What would you have me do, your majesty? I am an instrument of your will as ever.
No. I will oversee this matter forthwith. It was my own folly to believe that the princess would heed my words without enforcement. Therefore it shall be by my own hand that I mete out the appropriate punishment.
Are you quite sure?
Of course I am. I must be.
Must be. I know you more than you know yourself. That is my duty as your advisor, is it not?
Well, yes.
And have I not served you faithfully all these years of your reign, and seen you through such difficult times in your life with my counsel, my care, my companionship?
Yes.
There, you see. Then you need not put on a brave face for my benefit, my dear, resilient monarch. I have no qualms in doing that which gives you pause. We both know the girl must repent for her impertinence, but if enacting this upsets you, I am more than willing to take this burden of responsibility from you.
You are most considerate. But I will handle this myself. That is final.
As you wish, my queen. Just remember, my only desire always is what is best for the kingdom, what is best for you. Well, my summer sweetness, it appears you are free to go. It's been a pleasure finally getting to know you after all this time. One moment, something in your hair. Oh, no need to shy away. Let me see. As for the rest of your burning questions, I'll be in touch. I won't tattle next time. Our little secret. There you go, all gone. Oh, it's dusty in here. Time for some spring cleaning, I think. Spring cleaning, that's funny. Oh, well, ta-ta, you lovebirds.
Come. Silence. I am taking you to my quarters. Until we are there, I do not wish to hear it. These walls have eyes and ears, and our business is ours alone. I will give you one chance to answer me honestly. Why were you in the Eastern Wing after I expressly told you it was off limits? You felt it could offer answers. I have been as honest with you as I can afford to be, and still it just wasn't enough, was it? No, you could not be satisfied with that. Anything I omitted was for your own good. How dare you accuse me of hiding the truth to improve my standing in your eyes? Remember who you speak to. You say I cannot be fully honest if I'm picking and choosing what I share. Then what is your excuse? It is quite plain to me, now more than ever, that you are hiding something from me as well. Well, go on then. If full transparency is so important to you, then out with it. Tell me what your ulterior motive is. You just want to understand what happened here. You insult my intelligence, princess. Well, did you find the answers for that which plagued you so? Ah, you've read enough to have figured out a few things. As I suspected. You looked through the letters, then, on her desk. In that room untouched, just as she left it. Her hairbrush on the vanity, dresses draped haphazardly over her chair, bed unmade. Our shattered portrait still lying on the floor, all covered in dust and betrayal. Those letters. Her correspondence with the spring court at my expense. The woman who occupied that room was of the spring herself, a courtesan, beautiful and unassuming, like you. And just like you, she appeared in my life in a rush of earnest color and poked her nose where it didn't belong. She asked too many questions, schemed behind my back, even though I would have put the world on hold just for her, even though I loved... I am ashamed to admit that I had actually fooled myself into believing that you might truly have become fond of me, that perhaps I had found salvation in you, another chance to try again. Something akin to redemption. But there is none to be had. I know this now. You repay my attentions by disobeying me and betraying my trust. History repeats itself. and deep down I know I deserve this, so I cannot find it within me to fault you or to truly feel anger towards you. But anger towards myself, that is a different story. How foolish, how absurdly asinine to still feel pain in my frozen heart over such predictability. What else am I not telling you? You do not get to ask me that. Really, you find that this is all too unclear, and you cannot marry a woman who continues to keep secrets from you. Do not be a hypocrite. Besides, our marriage is set in stone, Princess. This alliance will happen no matter what. But you still must be disciplined for your disobedience. However you see me, you must not forget that I am first and foremost your queen. And as queen, I cannot allow my authority to come into question. I will do this, and then we will put it behind us. Nod if you understand. You're a smart girl. Do not make this more difficult than it need be. Good. Be grateful I chose to take this punishment upon myself instead of handing you over to the jurisdiction of my advisor. Do not be fooled by her playful countenance. She would have delighted in making you suffer. She is protective of me, and sometimes that makes her relish in a certain cruelty on my behalf. I certainly have no room to judge. But what you did does not justify what she most assuredly had planned for you. Know that I discipline you because I have to, not out of any enjoyment of my own. Lift your skirts and petticoat and bend over the chair. Come now, it is nothing I have not already seen. I will make this brief, and then you may leave my presence. Now, obey me.